So what kind of car should you drive if you want to start a taxi business? I get that question a lot. Well, here's something that you need to think about. If you're a successful taxi driver, you're going to be putting a lot of miles on your car in a year. I put anywhere from 65,000 to 70,000 miles on my car every year. In 3 years, that's over 200,000 miles. So if you start out with a car with mileage already on it, and you know that you're going to be successful, add 200,000 to whatever miles are on your car, and decide whether or not that vehicle is going to last that long. So if you have a car and you want to start a business, that's one thing. You can get started perhaps in the car that you have, but you immediately have to have a plan for upgrading or replacing that car um, in a certain amount of time based on the number of miles per year that you're driving. You want to have a dependable car. Two reasons. You don't want to have somebody get in the car and start out on your destination and have the car break down on the way. That would not be good. And the second reason is this. If you're operating one vehicle for your taxi business and it has to go in the shop for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you're out of business for that amount of time. You're not making any income while your car is in the shop. So you've got to have a relatively low mileage car to start with. You've got to keep it well maintained. So the price of the car has to be part of the business plan. The maintenance plan has to be part of the business plan. You've got to keep, good tires, good brakes on that car at the very minimum. And then, have it checked up, perhaps at a dealer, because they really do a thorough job of checking everything. I always take my business card to a dealership to have it serviced, even though it's pricier, because I just can't afford to be down for any amount of time. Other than that, what kind of car? I'm on my fifth vehicle in 12 years as a taxi business, and I've always driven a hybrid. I started out with Toyota Prius. I had four Toyota Priuses in a row. I'm now on a Toyota Rav4 Prime uh, plug-in. I enjoy the extra mileage of the hybrid. I enjoy the electric drive on the wheels of the Prime. Um, but I've always had a hybrid, if not a plug-in hybrid, because I enjoy the extra mileage. Now I have always had a five-seat car as well. I don't get large parties. I usually get one or two people. That's the norm. And only two or three times a year do I ever get, a group of people that's six or seven, and I have to turn them down because my vehicle size won't accommodate them. That's so rare, I don't even make that part of my business plan. But that's another consideration is the size of the vehicle. So that's how I would answer the question, what kind of vehicle for a taxi business.